COD Next was this week, and they showcased a bunch of things that's going into the Black Ops 6 game. So this video is like a compilation of my favorite things about the new game that's coming out in October. And I'm going to divide this video into sections. The first section is, firstly, I'm going to talk about the game in general, then I'm going multiplayer specifically, and then zombies and some Warzone. So we're jumping into the general game. The classic prestige system is back. And for the people that maybe hasn't played COD while it were a real prestige system, how it works is that you reach a max level that in this game will still be 55. Then you will be able to go into prestige mode. Once you go into prestige mode, you reset your level till level 1 again, and then you'll regrind the whole thing until you reach prestige 10. There it's 1,000 levels to grind out. In this game, you are getting specific rewards for every prestige, which works as like a motivator to actually get into prestige mode and to start over the grind again. You get things like operator skins and blueprints and also other things. When you're prestiging, you're going to level 1 again, but in the next prestige, and you have to unlock every gun and everything again. However, you will not reset the weapon levels or the camo grind. You will still keep that. You just need to unlock the gun again to actually use that gun you want to use. Exactly like it has been in the past. Once you prestige, you get a permanent unlock that you can use to permanently unlock an item in the game. So for example, if it's a weapon that you unlock in level 50, you use your permanent unlock on that gun and you don't have to wait until level 50 again to use that gun. I'm really excited for the prestige system. In the past, I've loved to do the prestige grind, and I'm definitely going to go for the prestige master in this game. I love that it once again made it meaningful to actually level up and use your double XP tokens or whatever. I do think it makes the game more refreshing. We have once again a bunch of mastery camos in this game. We're gonna get mastery camos for multiplayer and zombies and also Warzone. And I do think all the camos look gorgeous. I mean, just look at these. I really love how the multiplayer ones are looking this time. In the Black Ops Cold War, my favorites were the zombies ones, but I do think the multiplayer ones looks better in this game. And I'm telling myself I'm gonna get the mastery camos for zombies and multiplayer. Let's see how it turns out, but hopefully I will do that. In this game, they have removed the criteria to level up the gun to a certain level until you unlock a camo. You don't need to get to level 15 to do the headshot challenge. You can start with the challenges immediately, and this is how the camo grind is going to work this game. The first step is the military camos, and there are 9 camos that you need to get through. And they say it's usually with headshot challenges. I don't know how many headshots. I just hope they aren't too grindy, but headshots isn't the hardest challenge, so I don't think it will take that much time. And then you get to the new unique camos, which is 2 camos for every gun, and these unique camos are unique for that specific gun. Once you've completed those 2, you'll get to the mastery challenges, and we don't know what those are. My guess is that it would work similarly to Modern Warfare 3. While we're talking about grinding for things, you will once again be able to unlock reticles for your guns. I love the ability to change your reticles for the sight you liked. Last thing about the game in general I want to talk about is the Omni movement. I do think it looks sick that you can just like dolphin dive to the right, slide backwards. I think it's super cool that you can do everything, every direction. I think that's just a cool aspect of the game, and I hope it feels nice to actually be able to do that. I think it looks like sick to dolphin dive to the left with a shotgun and just look like an action hero. It feels like a cool thing. Let's hope it just feels nice as well. And the Omni movement will be in every game mode. It will be in multiplayer, zombies, and single player. That's the game in general, let's move over to multiplayer. Let's talk about maps. These are all the launch maps of Black Ops 6. We're going top to bottom. We've got Protocol, Payback, Skyline, Lowtown, Subsonic, Rewind, Scud, Red Card, Babylon, Derelict, Vorkuta, Vault, Sandhouse, Stakeout, Gala, and Pit. So that's all the maps that Black Ops 6 is launching with, and that's a total of 16 maps, which I do think is a decent amount. A game mechanic that I think will be very interesting in this game will be the human shield thing. Personally, I think it's not a thing that I will do, especially not in multiplayer, but maybe it's a fun thing to just grab an enemy and walk forward with your human shield. And while you have it with somebody as a human shield, you can also talk to them over the open mic, which I think is funny. Your loadout will be consisting of these things. Every loadout will consist of a primary weapon, secondary weapon, and a melee weapon. You will have a tactical and lethal, field upgrade, perks, combat specialty, and wildcard. I think it's a very nice addition with the melee weapon, that you always have a dedicated melee weapon. You can always whip out the knife and get some knife kills, get the camos or whatever, and also just to be moving around faster. But overall, the loadout system is like standard Black Ops. Wildcard has been a thing in Black Ops games forever. I'm not shocked that they bring that back. And field upgrades have been a part of the latest bunch of games, so that was not a shocker as well. So overall, I think the loadout system is a win. And personally, I'm super excited for the multiplayer. I do think the gameplay looks smooth. I do think this game, it looks like a Black Ops game. Let's just hope it feels like one as well. Let's move on to zombies. In Black Ops 6 Zombies, there's going to be 2 round-based maps at launch. One is called Terminus, which, if I'm not mistaken, will be a very big map. And the other map is called Liberty Falls, which is set in like a small town in America, which is a pretty small map. And it's supposed to be like the more camo grind map. But both maps will still have a main quest and side Easter eggs as well. We got 2 wonder weapons confirmed, and that is the ray gun and some kind of jet gun. I don't know what it was called. I'll probably write it on the screen. The ray gun, I think, is universal for every map, as it has been in the past, and the jet gun thing I do think is only for the Liberty Falls map. We'll also see the Wunderwaffe in the trailer for Liberty Falls, and I would assume that the Wunderwaffe is also returning to the game, but I don't know if that's confirmed. Gobblegums is returning, and how to work is that you have a pack of 5 Gobblegums that you bring with you in the start of a match. You don't have any on you, and free of charge you go to the Gobblegum machine and you get a random one from your pack, and you can hold up to 3 Gobblegums in your inventory. As for perks, it's a lot of returning perks, and these are all the perks. Deadshot Daiquiri is returning, increased crit damage, an aim assist locks on to critical areas instead of the chest area. Elemental Pop is returning. Every bullet you fire has a small chance to apply a random ammo mod effect, so just as Cold War. Jargonog is also returning, and you increase your health with 100 HP. Melee Macchiato. Replace weapon gun butt with a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. I don't really know what that means, but a buff to your melee. PhD Flopper is returning. In Cold War, we had the PhD Slider, but since you're able to dolphin dive again, they return to the PhD Flopper. Immunity to all self-inflicted damage and status effects. Dolphin diving triggers an explosion, and the higher you fall, the greater is the explosion. And you're immune to fall damage as well while diving. Quick Revive, health regening 50% faster, and reduce the revive time by 50%. Speed Cola, increased reload speed and armor plating speed by 30%. Stamina up, just increased movement speed. And that's all the perks that is available at launch. I would assume that we get more perks by every map that comes out, just as it did in Cold War. We've seen some gameplay of Liberty Falls map from the COD Next event, and I have mixed feelings about it. I absolutely enjoyed Cold War Zombies, and I do think the Black Ops 6 Zombies looks a lot like the Cold War Zombies, which I to a certain degree think is nice. However, I do think that it looks a bit too Warzone-y. I do wish that the UI would have the unique zombies versions, just as like in Black Ops 3. A lot of people complain about health bars and things, and you can turn the health bars off. I'm not a super huge fan of the health bars, but I don't think I will turn them off because I don't really mind them. I mean, I wasn't at the COD Next event, so I haven't played the zombies, but I did get a overall okay feeling about the zombies game. I absolutely do think that Terminus will be the zombies map that is made for the more OG zombies players, but I do think the Liberty Falls map will be the map that is best for the camo grind and everything everything. But until the real game comes out, we don't really know. I'm still hyped for zombies, and I will play zombies. It could have absolutely looked better, in my opinion, but I don't really mind how the Liberty Falls gameplay looks. That was about it for zombies. Let's move on to Warzone. When season 1 of Black Ops 6 comes around, Warzone will be updated, and Black Ops 6 will be integrated. A new map will come out, which is called Area 99, which is basically the same size as Rebirth Island, so it will be a Resurgence map. Kind of a bummer personally, because I do enjoy the Resurgence, but I also enjoy the big map Warzone. I do feel like we have had plenty of Resurgence maps, but not that many big maps. Overall, the layout of the Area 99 map looks decent. It's hard to tell by the pros playing it if it would feel nice, but I do think it looks pretty good, and hopefully it will be a fun map, just as Rebirth Island is. The inventory system in Warzone will go back to the roots. Basically, you will now not have the big backpack where you can carry 5 UAVs or self-revives or whatever. It will return to the system that Warzone 1 had, with the addition of a dedicated melee weapon as well in Warzone. Personally, I didn't really mind the backpack situation. I mean, I play a lot of Apex Legends where you have a shit ton of inventory to work with, but I don't mind either to go back to easier Warzone with just ammo and stuff. I don't mind it, so for me it's just like a toss-up. These are all the perks that will be available in Warzone to have in your loadout. We have Scavenger, Grenadier, Reflexes, Veteran, Dexterity, Survivor, Quartermaster, Cold-Blooded, Tracker, Bomb Squad, Sprinter, Quick Fix, Resolute, Gung-Ho, Ghost, Birdseye, Tempered, Alertness. It's like a solid rotation of perks. Don't have any real opinions about this. Once the whole integration happens, we will be able to use Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6 guns in our loadouts. Wildcards will also be added to the loadouts, just as they are in Black Ops 6. And also during Season 1, we will return to big map ranked play, which I never tried out in Warzone. I will probably try it out a few times. Warzone hasn't really been my cup of tea since Caldera launched, but I don't know if I'm gonna main Warzone really until at least Verdansk is coming back. Because Verdansk is coming back sometimes next year, which I'm super excited about. I love that map. If I have to guess, I'll probably main Apex still, but I will definitely dabble into Warzone and play a few rounds of Verdansk here and there. Verdansk is coming back, and I love that. I think that's all I have to say about the whole COD Next reveals. I'm just excited for this game. I haven't been this excited for a Call of Duty since Cold War, and I loved Cold War, so let's hope I will love Black Ops 6 as well. This is the first video on this channel, which is my channel for COD and story games and just about everything. And I also have my other channel, which is just Metric TV with an underscore, where I do Apex Legends content and also ALGS content, so check that out if you want to. But that was really about it for this video, so please like, subscribe, and watch the next video I upload. So yeah, that was about it for this video, and until next time, peace.